Hi everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Colorful Classroom Read-Alouds. My name is Sara and I'm the blogger behind the Colorful Apple. Each week I come to you with a different book that I think would be great for you to share with your students. Most of the time I do picture books, but this week I have a chapter book read-aloud that I think your upper elementary students would really enjoy. This book is Restart by Korman. This is a great book to talk about bullying, about starting over, getting second chances. And in this story, Chase, the main character, at the beginning of the story falls off a roof. He is okay, but he has amnesia and doesn't remember who he is. And throughout the story, through his interactions with the other characters, he begins to learn the person that he was before and is starting to wonder if he's still that same person or if he has changed. This book would lead to amazing conversations with your students in your classroom. So I think that if you are interested in using this, I've actually already created discussion points with you, discussion questions that you could use with your students. All you need to do is you just print them out on Post-it notes and stick them at the end of each chapter, and you have those discussion questions or conversation starters ready to go if you feel like your class conversation isn't quite getting off to a great start. So if you're interested in those conversations, those discussion questions, I will leave the link in the description of this video and you can grab those. I highly recommend reading this with your upper elementary or even middle school students. There's a lot of good things that can come out of this book, so I highly recommend either you read it or put it in your classroom library for your students to grab as well. Thank you for joining me for this week's Colorful Classroom Read Aloud. I'll see you next Wednesday night at 8 o'clock for another book to share.